It's a sale that consistently produces not only some of the best horses in South Africa, but was recently represented by 4 in the top 14 on the Longines World Best Racehorse rankings. It's Bloodstock South Africa National Yearling Sale, and it takes place later this month from the 24th to the 26th of April. Gary, how do you rate the 2019 catalogue?
I rate it as an exciting catalogue. I thought last year we had a strong catalogue. I mean, it's difficult to draw direct comparisons, but I think this year's catalogue is certainly as good as last year's, and in all likelihood probably stronger. The old boys are well represented, and by old boys I mean Captain L, Silvano, Dynasty. The newer kids on the block, the pretenders to the throne of the older guys, Give Me the Green Light, What a Winter, Querari, stallions like that have lots of horses on sale. And then obviously we've got the freshman sires, there are quite a few to look forward to there. We've got horses like Master of My Fate, Vercingetorix, who've made really promising starts to their careers as stallions. On the dam side, I mean, we've got 20 dams who've sired Group 1 winners, a lot of imported pedigrees. We have a good representation of international stallions, horses like Frankel, Rocket Gibraltar, Camelot, Press Statement. So there's certainly a lot to look forward to.
Gary, is there something for almost everyone's budget?
Yes, so we have 565 horses catalogued this year, slight increase on last year. We did receive more entries and we did try and accommodate our breeders. I think with the range and the depth in the catalogue, there certainly is something for everyone. I think particularly in the 250 to 500,000, there's exceptional value to be had there. You've got enough pedigree and enough confirmation to find the stakes winner you're looking for.
Gary, the catalogue is divided into Session 1 and Session 2. This proved successful last year. You're hoping so again this year?
Yes, I mean, I think in some quarters it was a controversial change or innovation, but it is consistent with other sales around the world. There was some reticence or concern about the level of reserves on Session 1 at 100,000. I think the proof of the pudding is in the eating, and when we saw that we averaged over 500,000, 100 minimum bid is fair and reasonable. I think the main objective behind it is to get continuity and flow in the sale and build a bit of hype. If you're selling 500 and million rand horses and suddenly you have a 50,000 rand horse walk into the ring, it does kill a little bit of the vibe. So the idea behind the split sessions is to ensure good action in the sales ring. We have 240 on Session 1. It's a seamless transition into Session 2. Yeah, it's a quality sale all round. Great horses on both sessions.
4 graduates from the National Yearling Sale have featured on the world ranking list. That's come at a wonderful time for this year's sale.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's spectacular that one sale can produce 4 of the top 15 rated horses in the world. I mean, it's absolutely unbelievable. If you were ever thinking about where you were going to go and shop, you shouldn't have to think too hard now. 24th to 26th of April, you know where to be.
What international interest has been received for the sale?
We've had a solid international interest for this year. Pleasingly, we have a couple of people that haven't been before or haven't been for a few years that have made their travel arrangements, and they will be with us. Obviously, the export situation is a limiting factor, and I'm not sure how strong the participation from the East will be, but I certainly foresee foreign money and foreign buyers playing a big role in the sale as they did last year. Their participation last year was significant, and let's hope we achieve that again this year.
Last year you treated everybody to improvements at the sales complex. You've been busy again since last year as well?
Yes, it was a really happy pace last year for people to buy horses and reconnect with old friends, and I think there are lots more innovations to look forward to this year. We've enhanced the decking and the table system, so we have another tier of tables to allow you to watch the sale in more comfort. It was well received last year, so we've built on that. We've spruced up the Triple Crown restaurant for our VIP clients. There's the winner's bar as always, and we have a third restaurant which will be a little bit more intimate than previously. We've opened up the old kitchen area at the back of the arena, so it creates a better flow. The outside bidding area has also been spruced up, so I think there's good changes and good improvements to look forward to.
Looking at the sales trend over the last 12 months, what do you think can be expected from this year?
I think looking back on the sales trend has been really interesting. I think particularly in view of the uncertainty that we've faced both in our industry and in our political climate in general, it's been really pleasing to see how resilient the sales have been in the past year. I mean, we wouldn't have expected increases, but going back from the Cape yearling sale this year across through the 4 major yearling sales that we conduct, we've seen increases in average and increases in aggregate all the way. Modest, not spectacular, but I think in the circumstances, great performance. As always, the sale will be streamed on our website, www.bsa.co.za. Picture quality is really good and a good place to follow the sale if you can't be there in person.
The social media platforms of Facebook, Instagram and Twitter will be active in leading up to and during the course of the sale.